Alright, so what we're going to do here on this video is kind of show you how to load in private channels and a little bit more about how to set up your PlayOn on your PC. So this is pretty much a Roku channel database. This has a lot of the private and just other channels that can be loaded in through your Roku. So just kind of go down the list here. Again, a lot of sports, news, international channels, even shopping channels. There's, I believe, a QVC and a Home Shopping Network channel on here, if I'm not mistaken. So just, again, just besides what comes with the Roku, people will just create channels and, again, scripts we'll talk about here in a moment. And just, you can load them into your Roku. I'll show you here in a moment how to put the instant channels, the private channels up here on your Roku. Let's see here. We'll find something good. So you got the Go Fight Live, which was a private channel. So you'll have to load that in separately. We talked about that in the other video. So let's see, if we're going to do Home Shopping Network, so you'll see here there's codes. And for the Home Shopping Network, looks like our code is HSN. Now some of these will just have links that you can click on directly and it'll take you to your Roku account. But we just copy the code here, and if we go to our Roku, and then sign in. Okay, well I don't have my sign information. Well anyway, you'll go in here and there's just a add private channel link. And you just basically type in the code, hit OK, and it would add it to your Roku. So I'm not going to get into my login information at this point, but that's just kind of some of the private channels that you can load instantly just into your Roku itself. And then they just pop up in your channel store. You go in there, click on it, and you can add it to your main list. And then you see the PlayOn code, my PlayOn. So that'd be the private channel you'd want to add onto your Roku. There's QVC, all kinds of stuff here. Okay, so let's go into PlayOn. And here's the PlayOn website. And again, I don't know if I've got my PlayOn information loaded up here. But you basically just you download it to your computer by here. Okay, so there's the different options: $4.99 a month, $39.99 for 1 year, or $80, and it's a lifetime account. So kind of like those of you that may have a TiVo, you pay for a lifetime of PlayOn. You'll get all the updates, all the channels, bug fixes, everything. So again, if you're going to get a Roku that you spend $80 on, you spend $80 here on PlayOn for a lifetime. You're paying $160 for the life of your TV viewing, which is what most people pay in 1 month for internet and cable TV and everything. So it's definitely an incredible value here. And I think just have a little bit more about what's in PlayOn. Here maybe they explain the channels. Again, we kind of went over this earlier, but just some of the channels that come on PlayOn automatically that you can stream. And here are the other 3 white sites. Now the one I use primarily are PlayOn scripts, and I'll show you that here in a moment. Third-party sites, so other things you can load on, Revision, things like that nature. So let's go ahead and take a look at the PlayOn scripts. So again, these are just channels that people have created that you can easily link into your PlayOn. So you got Disney Channel Live, the TV links I talked about earlier where you can watch live, or not live so much, but newer movies. So Thor, kids watch Kung Fu Panda 2, Hanover 2 is up there. I haven't got a chance to watch any of that, but you know, all out of the UK. So again, the legality, I don't know, but it's available, and it hasn't been taken down yet. So we've been doing this for about 4 months now. Then you get update channels. New channels are always being added in. Again, some free, some paid that you just load in. And let me kind of just go back here. This is basically what the PlayOn looks like on your PC. So you have your general settings here, shows you how it's running. System check, so it'll tell what type of bandwidth you're getting and everything. You can do updates, of course, or any other subset. Okay, here's the preloaded channel. So if you have subscriptions, you can go in here and just type in, and that way if you have a Netflix queue or favorites on Hulu or so on and so forth, it'll keep track of all that for you automatically. And just load all that in. And then here's where you get into the plugins. So as I kind of talked about, the different channels that are available. So the Beavis and Butthead, that was something someone created. So these you would load in automatically, and it's pretty easy to do. And here's a Yo Gabba Gabba channel now. Woohoo, kids are excited. So if we go back to the script here a moment, all you would do, let's see, one I don't currently have, sorry about the shaky camera here. Let's go to maybe one of the new channels. So let's say I want to add in good old NASCAR. So you just click on that. There's a download here. And so essentially, window pops up, so you can just download it to your desktop. Of course, back in the description, you can read people's reviews. I haven't done reviews for the NASCAR channel yet, but just to read different reviews and stuff like that of the channel. So I kind of just play around with this, and you see the different categories. There's just all kinds of channels that you can load in there to your PlayOn. And so you'll go back to your main screen here, and there's the NASCAR little bubble. You basically double click on that. I'm running Windows 7, so it asks you if you want to do everything. So let's say, do you want to install NASCAR? You just hit yes. It'll refresh, and it'll just tell you to go in and reset your PlayOn. So let's go in here and hit stop, and then just hit start. And once that little box turns green again, let's just sit here in a moment. Any moment now, there we go. Then you just go back to your plugins and go down the list here. And there we go. I can watch NASCAR on my Roku. So pretty cool. Again, if you're going to get a Roku, highly suggest you get PlayOn. It's an awesome service. And again, you can stream your own movies and videos and pictures and music that you upload on your computer straight to your TV as well. So that's about it. If you have any other questions, leave me a comment, and I'll try to follow up with you, answer any questions you may have. All right, later.